everybody just has that sense of family.
Everybody knows everybody. You feel more welcome here.
I just love St. Pius. It's my spiritual home and it's my social home.
It's such a great community. You grow up with all these people who have your best interest at heart.
The faith of the people here, the kids, the teachers, everything that comes out of this place is just filled with goodness.
St. Pius prepared me for everything that I've done so far in my life.
People ask me where I go to school. I'm like, St. Pius, the 10th in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I'm proud of it.
That pride is well-founded and long-standing. The church and school were literally built by parishioners nearly 60 years ago. Big dreams fueled by bare hands.
I think every man in the parish did something. They put the roofs on, painted the inside, painted the outside, carpeted, whatever needed done, it was done.
Back in 1957 then is when they realized the need for a school, because there were a lot of families moving into this area with young children. And so they built what we currently use as St. Pius School, brought these temporary buildings onto the site and have used them for 57 years to produce an amazing student.
Today, those amazing students hail from 21 different zip codes in and around Tulsa, more than 400 students strong, promoting academic excellence, personal responsibility, and diversity.
I think at St. Pius we really work on helping to form the whole student, not just academically, but spiritually and emotionally.
Our message to everyone is that we're going to love your student. We're going to love your child. We're going to be someone that they can trust in their life. And I think that's very important, to have a place where your kids can come and be loved.
Like a diamond sort of hiding under its own bushel basket, like in the Bible. But it's a jewel.
That jewel shines on the inside, but the outside is a different story. These buildings were constructed in the 50s. They were supposed to be temporary. They've never been replaced.
It's very difficult for me as the principal and leader of this school, when new parents come to look at the school, to really get them to look beyond the physical failures of these buildings and to see what's happening on the inside. They can't be fixed anymore.
I think people need to realize that the buildings they're not safe and they're a distraction to learning. It's definitely becoming more and more of a roadblock towards people's success.
It's simply time for the outside of our school to recognize what we're able to do on the inside, and the students deserve it, and today's technology demands it, and all the things that we want to be able to do for our students and really for this community of Tulsa and the Catholic community in Tulsa and the surrounding areas. We need a new facility to do all that in.
This school won't last 10 more years, so we either have to let it die, or we need to say, hey, this is the strongest Catholic school in Tulsa. We need to step up and fix it.
And that's exactly what's happening. A new school is under construction. The first step is the Early Childhood Education Center, designed to house pre-kindergarten through 5th grades. It will be a state-of-the-art facility, complete with a much-needed storm shelter.
It's an investment. It's an investment in the future of the Catholic community in this part of Tulsa. It's actually an investment in Tulsa. This is a bright spot.
And then I think the parishioners here, even the ones, whether they've had kids in the school, have kids in the school now, or maybe will in the future, and even those who maybe just moved here or never have had kids, they deserve a great school, because with that great school is going to come a stronger St. Pius parish.
The Early Childhood Education Center is just the beginning. Future plans call for middle school classrooms, a library, dining hall, kitchen, a religion classroom, administration offices, plus art and music rooms.
And it's now our time to step up and take these old buildings, use them and recognize the benefit that they've provided to us, but then next move on to a new building and a new school so that it will solidify and hopefully grow this community.
We have to change. We have to continue to grow. And our new building is going to be the perfect example of St. Pius growing into a beautiful new school for these wonderful young people.
In order to fund the remaining construction, St. Pius X is conducting a major capital campaign. Now is the time. Simply put, now is the time to finish what has taken so long to start.
Now is the time to get involved. Now is the time to support and to encourage us. We have parishioners who have long waited for new structures. Even those who helped build the current ones, they're ready. They're ready to see the new facility, the safe facility, the secure facility for their kids, their grandkids, and for even kids that they've watched grow up in this parish that aren't even theirs. Now is the time for them to see the dream come true, the dream of this parish and the dream of Catholic education.
This isn't a structure. This is Catholic education. We need it, and the time is now.
And it's a legacy. It's a gift that we want to keep giving. We want the best for our family, and the best is a new school. That's what we need, and so that's what we need to do.
In order to make that happen, everyone in the St. Pius community will be asked to step up. Making this vision a reality will require everyone's help.
I would highly encourage everyone to stand behind it, support it, whether time, talent, or the funds, because you look back and you said, this is a great investment, this is what I was a part of.
If you're considering whether or not to invest in the future, invest in young people, then definitely do it, because these are people who are going to be the next generation of leaders.
It's just so important to our entire community, not just St. Pius, not just the Catholic community, but Tulsa in general, because our students become the leaders of our greater Tulsa community, and they give back, and that's what we need in our society right now.
So many lives will be changed and touched by the building of this school. I just think it's an awesome opportunity.
What we're doing here right now is important, and not just for our kids, but for all the kids who will come after our kids. And hopefully one day our grandkids that go to school here, or our nieces and nephews.
Now is the time for something new, for something fresh, for something of just unbelievably high quality, because the students deserve it, the teachers deserve it, this parish community deserves it. It can really happen if people get on board and jump onto this, because it's going to be historic, and it's going to be for the betterment of this community and for thousands and thousands of kids for many years to come.
St. Pius X, now is the time.
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 Now is the time!
Now is the time to carry on a tradition of excellence built over 50 years. Now is the time to secure the future of our parish and school. Now is the time to provide a blue ribbon facility for a blue ribbon school.